pie. En pie.
Okay, so let's focus on you, for whom this ceremony has been organized. We are very proud of the work you have been done, and that lead you to the completion of your postgraduate studies. Although your experience could be hard sometimes because this is a challenging and demanding university, we are sure that this has been worth it. During this year, we try to offer you an education beyond the principles and application of marketing, promoting two important values that represent this university, that are diversity, tolerance, respect, and entrepreneurship. Know that you leave a mark in this university with your lively matters, comment, and suggestion that help the university to continue improving. So thank you very much for your contribution. So you are already part of the UC Free family. We hope you maintain this link with the university. Keep in contact with your classmates, teacher, and master direction. And also participating in the Alumni Association to take advantage of all the advantage that our community offered you. So now, on behalf of the university, welcome to our family and congratulations. So now, let me introduce our keynote speaker, Roberto Butragueño, Italian Vertical Director, Nielsen, Brazil. So thank you, Butragueño, when you want.
Hello, can you hear me? Guys, I was in the auditorium of Carlos III University in Getafe. I was a fresh graduated in business degree and economics in Carlos III University, and I was a young guy with 21 years old, with a lot of dreams and a lot of uncertainties. All my life and during my 4 years at the university, I was dreaming work in marketing industry. But at that time, leaving the university, a lot of knowledge, or what I thought that I get a lot of knowledge, but very few experience, and a lot of dreams and a lot of uncertainty of what is going to happen in the future. To give you some background, after leaving the university, I joined a market research company, Nielsen. I don't know, probably most of you know about this company because you have some teachers on the master from Nielsen. And it really understands what is market research and the power of marketing industry and the good things that we guys are able to do using data, using knowledge, working together with different brands, with different companies to understand better the consumers, understand better the shopper, define marketing strategies, and try to provide all of these new things to the society and to the companies. In my career, I was very lucky to be able to work last 20 years in this multinational company. I have been able to work in 3 different continents, a lot of years in Spain, but I have been able to work in Asia. I was living during 3 years in Vietnam and working with the Southeast Asia business and Southeast Asia markets. And last 3 years, I have been working in LATAM, in America Latina, based in Sao Paulo. And during my career in Nielsen, I have been able to visit more than 20 countries, discovering new markets, meeting a lot of fantastic people, a lot of fantastic teams working with me, and especially being able to really fall in love of my profession and fall in love about what is marketing. Last 8 years, I have been partnering with Mercedes and the Master in Marketing during the first years, being one of the teachers there in the Economics for Business. Last 5 years, trying to, at least one time per year, collaborate with the Master, trying to share with you guys my experience and my knowledge about different markets and different situations. And if I want to give you one message today, it's a message of hope. I think after these 2 years of pandemic, all around the world is changing, and it's changing very fast. We get a lot of different things coming from COVID, but probably we get some good things coming forward in coming years, and it's how companies has been able to evolve and has been able to accelerate the digital transformation last 2 years, how every single company in the world realized that marketing, knowing consumers, is even more important than before, and how technology is helping us, marketeers, to get much more ways to interact with consumers, much more ways to understand how consumers behave, and much more ways to interact with brands, with different companies, to do a very, very good job understanding shoppers and giving insights and giving recommendations to the companies, how to know the shoppers and how to design and prepare different products, different strategies, different business models to reach these new consumer behaviors. You will see much more opportunities moving forward. You will see how traditional companies are evolving into much more modern companies. You see new companies developing pretty fast and becoming very important companies in very different sectors and scenarios. I think probably we are in one of the best ever situation for people, for professionals in marketing industry, marketing business. Opportunities are all around the world. In every single market, all the companies, they need to accelerate even more. They need to understand even more shoppers, and they are investing on people, and they are investing on talent. If I can give you one recommendation, one advice, thinking on the future, is probably 2 that helped me a lot in my career. First, never stop learning new things. It's very important to continue learning every single day. It's not because you finalize the university, you finalize the master, that you know everything. You will be learning every single day in your career, And the day that you are not learning, probably you need to stop and think what is not working well, because you need to learn, you need to adapt, you need to evolve every single day. Second, and this is one personal advice, being open to challenges, being open to changes, being open to get out of the comfort zone. And in my case, getting out of the comfort zone was raise my hand and say, I want to take an opportunity outside Spain and receive an opportunity to go to Vietnam, or get an opportunity to move from Vietnam to Sao Paulo. In my case, every new challenge become a fantastic opportunity to grow as a professional and to grow personally. My family now is much better. I have 3 kids. They have very open-minded. They discovered that the world is much bigger than Spain. The opportunities are much bigger than what we have in Spain. Being open, the world is even more global than ever before. We are very connected, and we are very well prepared. We need to really value the fantastic background, the fantastic education you get in the Carlos III University. We are people with a very good preparation, with a very good background, with a knowledge and experience that is very valuable around the world. And we need to trust on the talent we have in Spain. We need to trust on the talent we have coming from Carlos III University. And just to finalize, count on me. If I can help you in any next challenge, in any next step in your future, please let me know. We are connected. We are on LinkedIn. We are in a world that is very small, becoming very big. And please dream big, because when you dream big and you work hard, the dreams really come true. And I think you are in a very good situation thinking on the future. Thank you very much, and congratulations all of you for the graduation.
Thank you very much, Roberto, for your optimism and enthusiasm. Okay, in any case. Okay, thank you, Roberto, for your speech. That is? Okay. Next, and in representation of the last promotion of the Master in Marketing, Emily Art and Alberto Moreno.
Okay, so first question, can you hear us as well? Okay. So, hi everyone.
But wait a minute, Mercedes, can you unmute us just as you did with Roberto? Now you can hear us? Okay, because that way we are going to listen to ourselves.
Perfect. Then I start again. Hi everyone, I'm Emily.
Hello guys, hello everybody, my name is Alberto.
And Alberto and me, we're also super honored to congratulate you today on your graduation. And about 3 days ago, I received a Google photo reminder with photos taken on our farewell dinner last year. And I have to say, it really got me emotionally. And 10 months, you would think, isn't really a long time for a master program, right? But in our case, I think it was a hell of a journey. And when I think back of September 2019, when we started, our biggest concern was really to find a central room in Madrid with a window and a cheap one. And you've probably noticed that this is not an easy task in Madrid. And then we wanted to spend our free times exploring the bars and the restaurants and having as much cañas as possible. But we ended up spending a lot of time in university as well. But there are quite some things which we actually liked about that, right, Alberto?
Yeah, for sure there are. So, for instance, our beloved coffee at the cafeteria and the pincho de tortilla tapas, and also our breaks that made us every so often, unfortunately, even turn up late to class. Also, for instance, working together in the transparent boxes. You remember that, Emily? Or writing funny messages in our whiteboards, or even drawing them on the glass words that the walls that were surrounding these boxes. That was kind of hilarious. And also, we remember the super exciting moments, at the beginning of the term when we were like so looking forward to knowing our new groups for the group works. Everybody was just hoping to be at least in a group of 4 people, approximately, to have less work. I unfortunately wasn't among those lucky ones because I always had the luck. I always was that lucky to be in groups made of 3 people, or even less. Apart from that, we also missed the presentations themselves. There were plenty of them, but we missed them because at the end they even became funnier. For example, when one group, for instance, perfumed the entire room for one of JP's retail classes, or also one student that didn't even show up to her own presentation with Crystal. Yeah, that was that was quite funny.
Yeah, and actually, we think it was like being back in school a bit. I don't know if you can relate to that, but we also had the troublemaker, the one person questioning everything, the girls shopping for clothes during class, or even the one who slept during Juan's lecture, or the one with the braces, right, Alberto?
Yeah, for sure. And but let me tell you something. It was also different actually from school, since we were all much more similar in many ways, with the same interests and the same background, even the same background, and therefore we got much closer faster. Our relationship got much closer. That's more or less the thought that we have.
Yeah, and then when we were really growing confident with each other and the sun came out and the rooftops opened and we were spending time in the parks planning our Easter vacation, then suddenly some of us got sick, including me, and shortly after that we were just locked in our student places and we didn't really know what was going on.
Exactly. Yeah. For instance, estado de alarma and toque de queda. This for you native speakers and Spanish native speakers. You are more than used to hearing those words. But well, they turn out that they became the most hated words, and we had to really get used to them. We didn't even have the chance to go out and see each other, so that was quite annoying. Also, classes changed to distant learning, and our exchange, well, they mostly for international people, changed to FaceTime and Zoom calls. So, and also in my personal case, for instance, I had to go back to my hometown in Extremadura. However, it didn't turn out as bad as I expected. As compared to Emily, for example, I had the chance to stay with my family. I made all that thing much easier in the end, all that situation. But however, she didn't go through it the same way as I did. She only had her roommates, and that was essentially all. Sad story, but 2 months later, we were able to go out for a walk and go out for our first cañas in our terraces. Life came back again, and we helped each other to get back to normality like a real quick.
And what was really nice to see was that whilst in the beginning of the master, we really had those kind of groups you also know from school. After being able to see each other again, we started to hang out all together. And I think this is also due to the fact that basically we've been to this crazy and scary times together, even though we couldn't see each other personally.
Yeah, and that's why we are also so grateful to have met so many amazing people during this time and during this master program. Actually, we have continued to keep up these friendships. Yeah, and you can see it now with Emily and me. until now, without time to even catch up and to meet up sometime. We are all really happy, in fact, that you are having, or you had the chance to have the same experience just as we did.
And also we realized you at the moment might have the same concerns or doubts as we did in the past. So for example, will this master serve me for anything? Will it help me get a job? And are there even jobs outside in marketing at the moment?
Yeah, and that's why we wanted to show you some short presentation, okay? We promise. It's, let me know if you can, let me know if you can see it.
I can.
Can you see it? Okay, so yeah, essentially it is just 3 slides. It's nothing, but just to show you that we are not bluffing, that we are actually telling the truth. We are now quite we are well positioned. We are like a big spread out all around Europe, but in quite a lot of different countries actually, like in Spain, Europe, France, the United Kingdom, Germany, or even Russia. So that's really good. That's been really good for us, and in fact, it has been also a bit easier for us to get to that situation, to get to that point, to be all spread out in internationally, thanks in part to remote working, right, Emily?
Yeah. And on the second slide, we wanted to show you the companies and industries that people from our class are working in now. So you might recognize some like Elogia or Neovantes from our professors, or Mondelez, which has been maybe also presented during your courses. But there are also a lot of different other companies in different industries, starting with the energy sector over to IT and tech companies, clothing, beauty, companies, consultancies, even the British American tobacco is there. And why do we show it to you? Because actually, I think it's amazing the kind of network you already built just by being master. So you will see that in short time, when you are all working somewhere, you can gain great insights also by talking to these people still. And if you change to the next slides, we've also prepared the jobs that people from our class are working in now. And you can really see that marketing isn't just advertising, as we've learned in the master. People work as product managers, as digital assistants, brand specialists, sales development managers, in communication, but also in market research. So there are a bunch of different jobs this master or this program prepares you for. And I think it's great because that also shows you that basically if you start in something, that doesn't mean that you will have to work in there forever, except if you want and you like it. But yeah, you're possible, or you have a lot of opportunities available to you as well. And I personally did an internship in About You in CRM, and then now I'm working as an innovation marketer and sales manager. And I have to admit that I've looked up our slides from class quite a few times, like strategic marketing, situation analysis, buyer personas, CRM KPIs, and SEO keyword research. So this material and these tools that they gave us at hand, and they're really useful. And I'm thinking that you're ready to take the next step and you can be confident in applying for a job.
Yeah, in fact, so did I, Emily. So did I. In my case, I'm working now since January. I'm doing a 1-year internship in Endesa X, and I'm working as a customer care analyst. And each day we see like a content related to customer satisfaction, customer dissatisfaction as well, KPIs, monitoring, and CRM strategies as well, and CRM programs. So we do really think that it's been useful. And yes, I had to go through and skim through some of the slides of the previous course. So, okay, I would stop presenting that. And well, essentially, We just wanted to, after this short presentation, we just wanted to wish you every success in this new adventure that awaits now. And we do hope, guys, that you will give each other a hand in the future, as well as we did, because we promise that's going to be like having this network that Emily just mentioned. It's going to be really useful in the nearby future.
Yeah, and we're also sure you will romanticize about the master in a year, even though it turned out different than you might have imagined in the beginning. And yeah, just good luck and enjoy your farewell dinner, because that's kind of the nicest part of it, I think, today.
Enjoy it, guys.
Okay. Now in representation of the students, you, Matis Chiki and Bernardo Gandara.
Mercedes, no oímos. No oímos, estamos...
Can you hear me, guys? Well, I guess I do. All right, I don't have a lot of time, so I will try to make it simple, and I won't be as formal as the other presenters here. I will be a bit more emotional, let's say. First of all, I have to say I'm very happy. Well, it's actually funny to see how happy we are today, taking into account that a few months ago or a couple of weeks ago, we were crying on the halls before doing exams or presenting the thesis. So, which, by the way, congrats to those who already presented the thesis. I'm sure you did a great job. In short words, what I have to say is that I'm really grateful I was able to share this year with you guys. It's been quite a ride, and even though it hasn't been always fun, it was totally worth it. Seriously. I want to say, and I think I'm talking for all of you, or for many of us today, that I'm very proud of what we have achieved today. We have achieved something that no one will ever be able to take away from us. I know it has been an effort, and for many of us, that effort is different. Some of us had to move from another city. Some of us had to decide between different opportunities or different masters. Some of us had to move from different countries, leaving behind friends, loved ones, family, and yeah. So knowing this has been a big effort, and it might have been also a big economical effort. I can tell you for sure. Right, that well for you too. Okay, don't worry. Okay, anyways, it has been a huge effort for us, and what I have to say is that I'm really proud of all of you, that we have all overcome this challenge we had. What I can say is that for me, personally, the master didn't only give us the knowledge and the professional growth, but we have all been able to grow personally as well. Luckily, with a great company, as you can see in this room. From here, from this master, we take great colleagues, beautiful friendships, the kind of friendships you could call brothers and sisters, and you know, even some found love during the master. So, from my point of view, this is actually even more important than the master itself, and I'm very happy that I got the chance to share it with all of you guys. I want to speak in the name of all of us, as I have the opportunity to be in here, even though maybe many of you wanted to say some words. I will take the risk on putting some words in your mouths. And I just have to say that thank you for those who are here. Thank you to the administration and organization of the master. Thank you to the professors who have guided us during the process. It's been hard, but we're here. Thank you to those who are watching, which I hope there's someone watching. And you know, family, friends, the people who has been behind us, supporting us during this year, and had made it possible for us to go through this challenge. I have to be a bit personal and say that I'm really grateful. Thank you, Cindo, my dad, Gerardo, my brother, and Cachita, my aunt. Thank you for being there and supporting me during this year. It's been quite hard. I love you all. And to my mom, 2.5 years ago, I was sitting at the hospital with my mom discussing what my future plans were in my life. And even though she's not longer with us to celebrate, I'm sure whatever she is, she's super proud of me the same way as your family, friends, and loved ones are proud of you. Anyway, I will screen then. Basically, guys, I'm very proud of what we have achieved, and from now on, we can only move forward. We have achieved something that no one will ever be able to take away from us. Even when we are 50 years old, we can always say we have a master in marketing, and we met beautiful people, and we had a beautiful experience with all of them. And hopefully, I will keep in touch when I'm 50 years old with many of you. So I wish you the best of lucks, and I'm looking forward to hear of your next success in your life. Thank you.
Well, hi everyone, it's been a while, especially after this thesis. Test, 1, 2. It's working, right? So, anyway, with the mic, without the mic, I will speak my mind differently. It's so nice to see you again after so many times. 10 months of intense labor, 10 months of defending projects, case studies, asking questions, debating, learning in class, socializing, getting to know each other. And I have to admit that you're all looking gorgeous today. I wanted to tell it to you. You guys set it up. Apparently, we can see the day is important. So I'll be short because it's very difficult to sum up in a few words all of those experiences, all of those 10 months today together. And Bernardo, I think, really described it thoroughly. So it's been my pleasure to be class representative for you with Bernardo to help you, especially in this important year with particular circumstances. That's why I thought it was super important to be here to try to make the small changes that make the big changes in our lives. And yes, life is rarely perfect, but we tend to believe that it's a straight line, and in the end it's more a curve. Or sometimes at dead end, you come back, you change, you adapt, you take perspective on the things. And I think in this kind of moments where, because we all have been through a lot, we all have our personal issues, we have to adapt, sometimes our dreams escaped us, it is important to take a step backward and just to look at all of the way we accomplished together, all of the thing we're grateful for, and I think we can sum up quite a lot here. First of all, despite the pandemic, we had the chance to have a physical, partly hybrid degree with classes. We didn't have everything online. We could have a seamless of life in Madrid. Beautiful. We had a beautiful time together, studying hard, but also enjoying a lot and having a lot of fun. We had amazing professors. Yes, every professor, every single one was more emphasizing the learning outcome than that purely just giving us all of the program. Some more than others, but I think this kind of mentorship is very important in our life and in the person we want to begin, to have a criticism, to be able to think on our own. We had a lot of opportunities to grow as a person, to discover new cultures. I mean, we're 60% international people studying abroad, mostly. We're coming from 4 continents. We have more than 10 nationalities represented. And all of this is not meaningless, not at all. That will make a difference. It started to make a difference. We had group projects. Of course, it left some marks, some good memories, some worse memories at some point, but yes, that's very representative to life, to how things work in the company, to how things work in life, but you have to fight for your ideas. You have to be humble, to be understanding, to understand also, to show empathy, but you also have to fight your battle. You have to take what's yours, what you deserve for your effort, but being fair as a citizen, as an international student, and a future business professional. And all of this professional, academic, and personal experiences are not only contributing to our knowledge, because we're getting a master's degree today, it's an important achievement, but we're reaching this level of perfection. Nothing is perfect. We are continuously learning. That's, I'm joining Roberto at this point. But we have had enough maturity, we've grown up enough to be able to know how to learn on our own. That's what represents this transition from university to being business practitioners and expert in all field, I hope. Marketing aims at targeting the human needs by creating value and distributing it. And the theory is very important, but who we are and how we will contribute and implement these changes is going to make the difference and change the world. So I think we can be grateful of 4 points that contributed to this maturity level and this personal growth, that we're getting a top degree from a rising and young university that is super competitive and very emphasizing the learning outcome. We had amazing professors. We worked hard, and our families are behind us. Without families, without support, it's very difficult to overcome the bad moments. But also, I think we can give a special thanks to Alicia and Mercedes for making it through the year, despite the special circumstances. They made the most out of it, and we're always here when we need it. So I think we can give them a round of applause.
Okay. Now the director of the master. Mercedes.
I thought that we were saying the name.
What do you prefer?
The name or just trying to pick whatever?
The names. Correct. So now we will name the graduate students.
So we are going to start with Raquel Aires Calviño.
María del Mar Arias Braunes.
Matthews Azarani da Costa.
Talia Bender.
Emilio Borgoños Quijano.
Andrea Calderón Fernández.
Matis Chiqui.
Ignacio Delgado Lamote.
Andrea Nicolantonio.
Elvira Ferrer Bernard.
Bernardo Gándara Gutiérrez.
Celia Covadonga González Muñiz.
Carlota Guindal Martínez.
Janine Guo. Marta Hermosilla López.
Blanca Hernández Monte.
Arif Ibrahimov.
Leticia Julián García.
Alessandra Lesevic Belic.
Íñigo Llanos Irazola Fernández.
Claudia Marmolejo Aguado.
Sebastián Matixen.
Carolina Medina Osorio.
Alexander Mete Pola.
Lisa Mo.
José Monserrate Rosario.
Olivia Nalpas.
Adam Newby.
Eugenia Elena Oregui Arregui.
Martina Pareciani.
Cintia Rosón Sánchez.
Ongus Sigin.
Alba Soto Gámez.
Leire Suárez Caravante.
Olaf Robert Tras.
Nerea Urgacheca. Anne Flo.
Anne Flo van der Kaan.
Cristina Villalobos.
Y Wenjisco. Okay, so next, Mercedes Esteban, director de máster.
Well, a breathtaking year has passed and left us full of knowledge, but also memories, feelings, expectations, and perhaps a bit of anxiety for the changes and choices that lie ahead. On one hand, you may feel relief after so much effort ends. On the other hand, it is hard to say goodbye. But today, we can dream of a better future where may your dreams come true. For all of you who now finish the Master in Marketing, I would like to say, please do not forget what you have experienced here in these classrooms. Do not cut contact with your classmates and help as much as you can to those that will come after you. For me, working with you has been a privilege, and I cannot but thank you for all the things that you have given me and the other professors. We are all learners, and somehow we also grow from your success. And you will be missed. This is your home. This is a moment of celebration after all your amazing accomplishments, and a good time for also reflective thinking. You have not been educated to be a learned person, but a learning person predisposed to learn continuously, to explore, to discover, to evolve over your whole career. And this is the true landmark that you shall bear. Your education has not finished. For us, learning is a lifestyle. Many paths will be open. I wish you all face interesting times, which call for enough travel to break monotony, but fit to your skills and capabilities so that you can overcome those challenges. This is a time to open doors, to explore roads, to take risks, to fight with all your strength, to hold the ship on the storm, to stand by what you want to dream, and to acknowledge the things that you cannot change, but get not abide by them. Please make mistakes. Do not let fear control your life. Be filled with awe after the wonder of life. It is time of hope. It is time for more. And the future is yours. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much for your attendance. Congratulations to the graduates and family and their families. And the ceremony is concluded. So let's see you in a couple of hours, right? In hours. It's true that we'll delay. Thank you.